Right, so the quarterfinals are complete for the London Sevens. And as you can see here, this was the first of two on the side of the draw. The Fijians getting themselves the victory over the Aussies, 19 points to 5. So we knew that they were advancing in the most recent game, New Zealand versus France. The Kiwis were victorious, which means we get to see New Zealand versus Fiji in the semi-final. Throughout this preview, we will be looking at the previous fixtures for the two sides, key players to watch out for, and then also at the end, we will be giving our prediction for how we think this semi-final match will be going. Looking through now at previous results, the Fijians, they managed to get themselves out of pool play. They did have Australia as their next challenge. Now, this was going to be a crucial game, and the way that it started, the Fijians were on fire. The early try from Waisena Thungu, and they did get themselves another try by Manueli Moa. That was in the 5th minute of the contest. And then the last try that they did score was Nadovalo in the 12th. The Australians, they were still able to get themselves one try. That was Matthew Gonzalez just at the start of the second half. But I think Fiji overall, they did look like the better side out there on the park. They looked more clinical. They looked determined to go far in this competition. They are still yet to get themselves a first place finish throughout this 2022-23 series. And I feel like this last leg, they've realised it's now or never, and that is why they have been playing some very good rugby as of late. And I feel like it was definitely a team effort. There wasn't just one player stepping up. We saw some great work from Mothino Thangi every once in a while. He was popping in. Thungu's been very strong, as shown by the fact that he got that early try, plus got himself the 2 conversions out of the 3. So I guess one big thing that Fiji still need to make sure of, though, is that discipline. They haven't been giving away a huge amount of penalties, which has been hugely beneficial for them, as it hasn't allowed the opposition into the game. Looking through at New Zealand versus France, it was 19 points to 17 in the end for the Kiwis. Close game, just like it was last week for the Toulouse Sevens semi-final. France, they fought back. Score was 14 to 14, but then the experienced veteran Inter Mikkelsen was able to score their last try. But then the French, they got themselves the very last say of the contest. Scoring late was Simon. They had the kick to come, 19 points to 17 on the board, and then the time ran out and they weren't able to take the kick. I know that there was a little bit of controversy around the way that that game finished. France just missing out by those 2 points. If they had managed to get that conversion, we would have ended up going to golden point time, and who knows who would have been walking away with the victory. But New Zealand, that now means that they have won 4 games from 4 so far throughout their sevens. They will be pretty happy with that. They have got themselves already first place secured on the overall standings of the Seven circuit. So I believe now it's all about making sure they get that one last gold before they head off for the new season. Looking at the try scorers, I mentioned one of them, Tim Mikkelsen. There was also a try extremely early from Akulia Rokalisoa, and it seems to be that the Kiwis have a little bit of a skill of scoring early, and then they have that little patch where the opposition seem to fire up, and then it becomes that contest. So it's interesting that they are able to score that first try initially. If they are able to do that up against Fiji, would be hugely beneficial for them as well. And then the second try was scored by another veteran of the New Zealand Sevens side, was Scott Curry, who managed to get himself that second one. But now we are up to that stage of trying to give a prediction for this contest. Now, the Fijians, they have been looking very strong. The only game that they looked a little bit shaky in was their game up against Argentina, who, if they win this game and Argentina win up against the Samoans, they could end up facing in the final. So that would be quite an intriguing final rematch to get to see. But for this game, New Zealand, I think they had a lot more drop balls in that game up against France than they would have liked. They didn't seem like they were quite on the same page. So I'm actually going to say the Fijians are victorious in this contest. I think it's going to be a low-scoring one. And I am going to go with 14 points to 12 in favour of the Flying Fijians. Normally my predictions are pretty bad though, so who knows? Maybe New Zealand win it by 14. We'll just have to wait and see, but it is going to be a great game. We are going to be covering it on the channel, so be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Check it out, and I will see you all for the next one.